Welcome back. We are in Elminster's mustache. I mean, Olgod's beard.
Yes,
And
if you wish.
we will now embark on the second quest of Tales of the Sword Coast, which is a really epic one. Some stables here.
Yes, luck be a lady.
And apparently a nobleman called Fenris.
Away with you, beggar!
He has a funny hat with a white plume. And apparently a beard, but I'm not sure. Good day, I am Fenris Boulon. Is there something you need? Sounds like a French name. I am pleased to meet you. Have you gone on the tour of Durlax's Tower? Indeed I have. It was a wonderful tour, although somewhat steep in price. Why do you ask? Perhaps you are entertaining thoughts of following in my footsteps? Well, sure, share your knowledge. The tale of that ill-fated tower is a fascinating one. Durlax Trollkiller, a great dwarven hero, built the tower. Over a long and successful career, Durlax amassed a great hoard of treasure. Rumors spoke of rooms full of gems, and a great hall strewn with dusty heaps of gold coins. With the aid of higher dwarves, Durlax dug many chambers and passages in the tower and raised the lone tower above it, planning it as a seat where he could found a dwarven community and grow old in peace, surrounded by happy, prosperous kin. Instead, doppelgangers, organized and aided by foul mind flayers, slew and impersonated Durlax's companions. After the shocked dwarf discovered the first impersonation, he was attacked by all the others and spent a terror-filled 10-day frantically fighting through his own fortress, chased by monsters who wore familiar forms but sought his death. In the end, alone and victorious, he was powerless to stop the fleeing Illithids. Fearful they'd return, Durlax hired the finest craftfolk he could find and began to rebuild his tower and the tower beneath as an elaborate succession of traps, magical wards, secret passages, sliding prison chambers, and triggered weapons. For several centuries things went on like this, as the increasingly eccentric Durlax lived on fungi and, is cruelly whispered, the bodies of intruders. At length he died, and presumably his bones still lie in some inner room, guarded by thousands of deadly traps. After having seen the first few rooms of the tower myself, I can say that it must be as dangerous as the legends portend. It's a fascinating place to visit, and I strongly recommend that you take a tour. And this has nothing to do with the quest we're about to embark upon. But of course we'll eventually visit Durlax's Tower. There appears to be a large boat here, mostly off screen unfortunately, and some smaller embarkations. And I'd really like to know what these kind of poles with some round container above it, what is their purpose? I have no idea. You see a lot of these all around on this isle and other isles we will visit, so... Well, it's not an island, but anyway. You see a lot of these and I have no idea what they are. In any case, let us enter this house.
What is your
I
bidding?
must be speaking to you. Listen, please.
Hello friends, it is a pleasure meeting you. You are heroes for Sword Coast. I am long way to meet you. I am Mendas of Waterdeep, quester of small truth in this land. We, that is I, am in need of favor from you. We? Strange. Anyway, I have money for pay and a big heart for friendship. Can you help a gentle fellow in search for knowledge? Knowledge is a worthy pursuit, my friend. I will help if I can. Tragic things are happening in this unfair, world. The men with power, they hurt the men with none. They destroy things that teach us better life. I tell you true, it would be better if these men are not born. This merchant league, these bad men, they find the island to the west. The island has a broken ship and a shipwreck. Very old shipwreck, they say. Out with it, man. You're as long-winded as Volo. You are very rude for a hero.
Life, great peril
I
yields
have
great
waited
beauty.
long for such as you.
I guess he is a bit more susceptible than I thought. Alright, I am interesting about your offer. So let's listen to his ramble. The Merchant League sailors see markings on the ship. The shipwreck hero is Balduran's. These men, they think that Balduran has had much treasure on his final voyage. Maybe it is true, but ship also has many artifacts. These things hold knowledge of Balduran's fate. I wish to recover the ship's logbook. I will solve mystery of Balduran's final voyage. Merchant League will destroy my artifacts to get treasure. This must not happen. If you help me, I get things precious to me. You get treasure. Merchantmen get nothing. You will help, yes? Well, I'm sure there are suitable rewards. I charter aboard forthwith. There is a small problem though. These men that find island, they keep the sea charts locked up. In Baldur's Gate there is a building in northeast of city called Counting House. To find it, just go northeast from Elfsong Tavern. The sea charts, they are in there. Most likely, captain of ship will have them. I don't know such things as chart retrieval, but you are a hero, and it is no problem for heroes. There might be small danger, so I give you some gold for the charts. I will wait for you here. It's interesting how in Tales of the Sword Coast sometimes there are line breaks in dialogues. It's a feature you never see in any dialogues outside of Tales of the Sword Coast content. Usually the way they do this is split the dialogue into 2 entries. You have a continue button, but seems some of the writers didn't get the memo for Tales of the Sword Coast. In any case, what would be the reward? 2,000 gold? Let's try to push our luck a bit. And he will not offer more. So I suppose that we'll have to do. Let's see if we can get any advance on our payment. 980 gold. Not bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mate.
Callahan I be, scourge of fish in the 7 seas. Ain't see you before. Knew you be? Who's that guy? Ark mate, born and raised in the beard I be. Got brine in me blood and a sea shanty on me breath. This lie as sure as Mistress Malroy got the pox. I ne'er laid my eyes on her lovely form before this day. Ye caught me fair and true. I'm only here to meet a feller named Mendas. Mendas, eh? He's a grim sort. Never a kind word or us your auntie? Or how's your auntie? Alright, I'm done talking that way. I assume yet you know him. Perhaps you could share your perceptions of the fellow. I have known him for as long as he been in the beard, but remember better with a little gold in me palm. 20 gold. Alright. Mendas came to the beard the season past. Well, old Svesen's place he did. Svensson's place. He claimed to be from Waterdeep, but I know fellas from the City of Splendors, and they can speak the common tongue as good as I done. Ahem, as well as I do, you mean? Nay, better. Wherever he's from, Mendas down to like mix with us common folk. He keeps to himself in his house for the most part. He leaves for a few days every month is all. 'Tis all I be knowing, I'm afraid. Well, he didn't have much to say except that this Mendas is maybe not to be trusted. He seems weird. He has a strange accent. In any case, we are to go to the counting house in northeast Baldur's Gate, and that's where we are. To retrieve some sea charts currently in possession of the Merchant League. So that way we can set off to the island in question. Oh, the place appears heavily guarded. Maybe we'll have to buff.
We're all doomed.
I'll cast this.
Jalcales?
Yeah, that probably just bless and we'll be fine.
What? Stand away, citizen!
Stand and host, citizen. What business do you have with the Merchant League? I am seeking passage west aboard one of the League's ship. Would like to examine a list of expected ports of call. Is there one available within? Don't waste your time. There are no ports of call when crossing the trackless sea, save the rugged moonshades. Men, attack these intruders. Why would they attack us like that? I mean,
As I thought.
I don't really understand.
Again, you disturb me.
But in any case, they will have to deal with us, and I don't think
Night Singer, give me
it's going to end
power.
up very well for them.
Yes?
Go past her.
Mine is the fist of death. If you wish.
Why me?
You are so irritating.
Do I have confusion? Yes.
What is your bidding? Luck be a lady.
Yes.
Oh wow, confusion worked better than I thought.
I shall collapse
Go
from
past the
exhaustion.
The
sun.
most prolific adventurer must take some time to rest.
What? What do you want?
Why me? I don't want to talk. Sure.
Alright, so it was a bad idea to attack us, but for some reason, they apparently have been instructed to kill anyone entering here with no good reason. Let's see if we can find anything valuable. The bell in the depths. The history of the drow.
Yes, if you wish.
Alright, well let's go upstairs.
You'll be bilged on your own anchor if you test my patience.
Ark, I'll be almost ready for the assaults, and who be bothering me now? Hail, Captain. I've been sent by the League to inquire if there is anything else you'd be needing before you set sail. Aye then. A jug of this town's hardest liquor would make for a fine departure if ye be so kind. Old Etranian brews a vile swill and it'll do the trick. You can find the old coot at the Blushing Mermaid.